what's up YouTube? Welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Meyson. Today we are going to be talking about the cameras that I am using in 2020. Now before I get into this video, I just want to tell you guys that this is in no way me bragging about what I have. Before I got to this point, or when I started, I literally had nothing as a photographer. If anything, this is just me trying to encourage you guys that if you work hard and keep doing what you do, you're going to get to the point where getting gear would be a bit easier for you. I'm not going to say it's going to be nothing. Hopefully we'll get to that point where getting gear is like just nothing and you can just go out and buy gear, but it's just going to be a lot easier for you over time, and that's what has happened to me. Like I said, when I started, I literally had nothing. I started with the Canon 60D and I got it on loan, and it took me years to be able to pay that off. So like I said, this in no way is me bragging or trying to show you guys what I have over every other person. No, that's nothing. I mean, what I have is it's nothing compared to what a lot of professional photographers actually have. So with that being said and that out of the way, let's get into my camera gear or my cameras for 2020. Now the first camera I'm going to start with is the one that is recording this video, and that is like the least important one when it comes to photography, but I'm using that for my video production company. Now before I started using this camera, before I got this camera, this right here, the Sony A7R Mark III, was my workhorse for both my photography and my videography. This is the camera that I turn to all the time for everything I do. For the past 2 to 3 years, this has been my go-to camera for anything video photography, and it's been amazing. This has 4K video, 1080p at 120 frames per second. That's like for the video part for my production company that I have. Then it also has a 42.5 or something around that megapixel sensor for photography, so when I shoot my beauty images, they are nice, crisp and sharp. It's been an amazing camera. It's the first camera I started using that has that eye detect autofocus, face detect autofocus too. It's amazing. It's an amazing camera. I think you can get this for, I don't know how much right now, but the price has dropped since the A7R Mark IV came out. But I think this is still a variable. Not I think, I know this is a very capable camera, and if you are in the market for a Sony camera, you should definitely check this out. So this is still in my camera bag, and I'm thinking about selling it because, as I'll show you guys in a minute, I kind of like switched systems. But like I said, if you're in the Sony ecosystem and you're looking for an amazing camera to get, you want something that has high megapixels, then check out this camera. Okay, great. So I'm just going to put this down. Now I think I'll do another video where I'll get into the lenses I have and why I'm shooting with those lenses, and maybe like the lenses that I'm hoping to get in the future. Yeah. Now the other camera that I have, that's the one I'm recording with right now, is the C500 Mark II. Now this right here is my YouTube setup, and the C500 Mark II is definitely overkill for YouTube, but this is me still testing the camera out, trying to, you know, learn how the camera works and learn a lot of things about the camera. I mean, coming from a Sony A7R Mark III for shooting videos and moving to a C500 Mark II, it's quite a huge jump, but we are planning on doing like commercials, a lot more corporate documentaries, because that's what like we really do, and I am looking to really up the value of the work that I'm going to be putting out and giving to this company. So yeah, so this is C500 Mark II. It is a pretty expensive camera. The camera goes for about $16,000, and you still have to get quite a lot of things to make sure that the camera is working perfectly. So that is quite a huge investment, and if you're just doing YouTube and you're not doing anything that is going to bring that kind of money back, then you should definitely not invest in it. But this is definitely an investment that I'm hoping I'll be able to, and I'm looking forward to be able to being able to reap the benefits of this investment. So now that is the C500, and that has nothing to do with photography. Hopefully I'll get into a few video projects here on this channel, but we'll just wait till then. Now this right here is the Canon EOS R5, EOS, depends on what you want to call it, R5, and this is the latest addition to my camera bag. Now this camera right here has a 45 megapixel sensor, pretty close to my Sony, and it is also new. It has everything, the eye detect autofocus, Canon colors, everything. But being a Canon fan for the longest time, like I said, I started with the Canon 60D. I switched to Sony because the Canon did not have 4K videos, and right now this has, I know the whole thing about the overheating really doesn't bother me because I got this camera specifically for photography, and I'm going to be using it for photography just photography, and I'm planning a couple shoots with this camera, so you guys stick to this channel because we're going to be bringing you guys a lot behind the scenes, trying to renovate the studio so it looks a lot better when we're doing behind the scenes, so keep an eye out for that. So yeah, so the Canon EOS R5 is my new photography baby. This is what I'm going to be shooting with for the next couple of years, and I'm putting out raw files for you guys to try out. Just like a lot of things that I'm going to be doing with this camera, and it's also my B camera right now for my video production company. So this is my B camera, C500 Mark II is my A camera, and this is my C camera for now until I change it. I'm planning on just switching entirely to the Canon ecosystem and have another Canon camera. I don't know what that's going to be right now. I'm not looking at the R6, but it might be that, but we'll see. I'm going to be selling this and all my lenses, and when I do that, I'm going to do an updated video on my camera bodies. So yeah, those are the camera bodies that I have for now. If you guys like today's video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know the camera bodies that you're using right now. If you are not using anything that's so expensive, please do not be ashamed to put it down there. I started with a 60D, and we all start from somewhere, so put it down there. Let me know the cameras that you are using right now, and let's just have a conversation about all that stuff. Like I said, this video is not to brag about what I have. It took a long time to get here. I mean, it took quite a long time, and this is not just me having cameras. These things that are right here are investments, and these are the things that feed me. So I hope you guys understand that. Anyways, if you want to support this channel, head over to my digital store and you can get my skin tone lots, you can get my retouching essentials pack, and you can get my outdoor lots too. And you know, there are a couple freebies there. I have my frequency separation action out there for free, and I also have my eyes and teeth whitening action for free. So definitely check out my digital store. I'll put a link in the description below and probably put like a card up here, so you guys should just click it, go to the digital store, support me, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out, guys.